City wakes up fast, but I'm still moving slow, tracing patterns on a window where the cold winds blow. Used to think the spotlight meant a crowd had to be there. Now I find the brightest glow in the quiet air. I hear the whispers of the path I should have chosen, the ghosts of the expectations that my soul is frozen. Everyone's chasing a chorus of perfect harmony, but my rug is pulling in me toward a deep rusty. I carry a map full of roads I didn't take, and every single choice left a beautiful mistake. Trying to build a legacy out of something they don't see. Remember when the validation had to come from outside, a fragile currency that I couldn't learn to hide. Now the stage is smaller, lit only by my own intent. Every aching muscle is a lesson, truly sunk. They look for fireworks, spectacle, a massive show, but my revolution is the steady, quiet way I grow. It's in the pause, the unexpected shifting grace, finding infinite power in the solitary space. I've stopped trying to fit the contours of their mold. The story I'm writing is fiercely brave and bold. This heavy solitude is where the wild things take their flight. Hey, the mirror shows a stranger fighting for their name, a slow burn in the center of a forgotten frame. I'm shedding skins, letting go of all the noise, tuning into the frequency of my own voice. It's just me and the floor, doors, no applause to heat, blending a single defiant is a receipt. It's the solo dance, transcendence, finding freedom in the beautiful dependence on the silent strength that lives inside my bones, turning fractured echoes into solid stepping stones. I'm spinning in the shadows, not to hide or to pretend, but to finally learn where my true story must begin and never end. The solo dance, transcendence, a ritual of fire, trading borrowed comfort for a higher raw desire. The weight of the world used to lean right on my shoulder, trying to be everything, growing colder, growing older. Now I drop the baggage, the need to impress or approve. The only audience I need is the self I'm trying to move. The space between the silence and the sound of my bare feet is where the fragmented pieces finding me. It's not about being lonely, it's about being whole, letting the truth of emotion finally take its toll. I'm drawing strength from the deep wells I feel. It's the solo dance, transcendence, finding freedom in the beautiful dependence on the silent strength that lives inside my bones, turning fractured echoes into solid stepping stones. I'm spinning in the shadows, not to hide, to pretend, but to finally learn where my true story must begin and never end. The solo dance, transcendence, a ritual of fire, trading borrowed comfort for a higher raw desire. No curtain call, just the echo of my landing. Finally understanding the greatest freedom is the one I give to me. Just me, the space and the truth I let them see. Ascending alone. Finally home. They gave me sheet music the day I learned to talk. Told me exactly which white keys I was allowed to walk. Said stay right here where the notes are safe and sweet. Keep your harmony predictable, keep your rhythm neat. But there's a rumble in the hollow of my chest at night, a low sea waiting to shatter every fragile vocal range, where every single limit is something I exchange for the fearless high note that tears the ceiling down, ditching the quiet background for a solo silver crown. I don't care if it cracks, I don't care if it shocks. I'm breaking all the shackles, unlocking all the locks. Yeah, the unrestricted vocal range is my manifesto now. No more holding back, no more bowing to the house. No more holding back, no more bowing to the house. The critics used to line up with their finely tuned ears, measuring my potential by the weight of their own fears. They warned me not to stray into the lower register's gloom, said the darkness holds a power that will only seal your doom. But it's down there in the grit where the real stories lie, in the raw imperfect gravel beneath the manufactured sky. I'm letting go of polish, embracing the rough edge, climbing over the expectations from the highest ledge. I'm finding power in the dissonance, the unexpected chord where my truest, deepest essence can finally be adored. I'm tired of singing someone else's perfect tune, trapped beneath the glass dome, praying for the moon. The walls are closing in, built from what I didn't dare. I need a breath so deep it clears the toxic air. This voice inside me isn't meant for just a verse. It's a language waiting for the universe to immerse. Now I'm chasing the unrestricted vocal range, where every single limit is something I exchange for the fearless high note that tears the ceiling down, ditching the quiet background for a solo silver crown. I don't care if it cracks, I don't care if it shocks. I'm breaking all the shackles, unlocking all the locks. Yeah, the unrestricted vocal range is my manifesto now. No more holding back, no more bowing to the how. It's not just about the notes, it's about the echo I leave behind. The sonic fingerprint, one of a kind. The tremor in my throat is the earthquake I embrace, finding the beauty in the imperfect wild pace. I'm stretching the boundaries of what they thought was possible, making every doubt I once felt completely obsolete dissolve. From the growl in my chest to the light in the upper air, this entire spectrum of self is mine to share. Now I'm chasing the unrestricted vocal range, where every single limit is something I exchange for the fearless high note that tears the ceiling down, ditching the quiet background for a solo silver crown. I don't care if it cracks, I don't care if it shocks. I'm breaking all the shackles, unlocking all the locks. Yeah, the unrestricted vocal range is my manifesto now. More holding back, no more bowing to the house. No more holding back, no more bowing to the house. No gatekeepers, no fences, just the open sound. Let the whole damn world feel this resonance unbound. From the bottom low to the highest blinding height, this is my sound, this is my fly, singing free. Finally me, the range is mine. The hall with velvet ropes and rules they wrote in stone, so you can enter but your steps must be perfect alone. The music they broadcast is a steady measured beat, a perfect rhythm for polite, predictable feet. I showed up with my ticket, wearing the expected hue, trying to force my wild spirit into that narrow view. But my spine felt rigid, every forced smile was a lie. I saw the hunger in their eyes, for the moment I would comply. I scanned a sea of faces, all moving in the same flow. A beautiful prison built by the things we think we owe. My worn out shoes were itching for a different kind of spin. Slipped away from the guilty cage, found the service stairwell door where the air was cold and the floorboards were rough and poor. There's no mirror here to judge the way my body sways, just the honest echo of my most confusing days. The official music fades, just a distant muffled drone. This empty space is finally mine, completely and alone. Welcome to the unsanctioned Every awkward stumble is a moment I reclaim. Every messy turn is a whisper of my true name. I'm spinning faster now, kicking dust up in the air, releasing years of unspoken pressure, burdens hard to bear. I see the ghosts of past selves leaning on the brick wall, watching the raw, messy truth of my inevitable fall. But falling is flying when you've been glued to the ground so long, finding the powerful imperfect note in a forgotten song. The silence tried to own me, the rules tried to contain, but I found my rhythm in the wild cathartic brain. I'm rewriting the etiquette in the dust with my heel. I slipped away from the gilded cage, found a service sterile door where the air was cold and the floorboards were rough and poor. There's no mirror here to judge the way my body sways, just the honest echo of my most confusing days. The official music fades, just a distant muffled drone. This empty space is finally mine, completely and alone. Welcome to the unsanctioned ball tonight, dancing for the shadows, bathed in pale accidental light. No dress rehearsal, no scorecard, no one to impress, just the reckless poetry of a soul in true distress. I'm throwing off the gloves, tearing down the flimsy curtain. This is where the flooding down the flimsier. Yeah, the unsanctioned ball, a rebellion of the heart, the place I learned to finish what they told me not to start. The greatest costume I ever wore was the person I pretended to be, a perfect repressed mask that never truly set me free. Now I feel the grip beneath my toes, the sweat on my skin, knowing that the greatest triumph is to finally look within. This small forgotten corner is the grandest stage I've known, where I became the audience and the star completely on my own. The walls of the big hall don't scare me anymore, because the revolution is happening right here behind this plain door. Welcome to the unsanctioned ball tonight, dancing for the shadows, bathed in pale accidental light. No dress rehearsal, no scorecard, no one to impress, just the reckless poetry of a soul in true distress. I'm throwing off the gloves, tearing down the flimsy curtain. This is where the flawed and real, the real